Hey everybody, it's Danielle and it's Sunday at InterrobangYA. So this week I had originally said that I was going to talk about genres, and then Jeremy and Jeffrey on Saturday are doing this really cool series of genres that they like, and so I just decided to scratch that because theirs is really good. So if you haven't seen yesterday's video, you definitely need to go over to the InterrobangYA channel and take a look at Saturdays because it's really good. Well, the rest of the week is great too, but I really like what they're doing. They did a feature on steampunk yesterday. It was really good. So instead, this week what I was going to talk about is using and reading different forms of actually getting books and YA and what you prefer as far as either like audiobooks or e-readers or paper books or whatever it might be. So the first thing that I want to talk about is audio, and I'm a huge fan of audio. So I actually originally started listening to audiobooks from the first one that I listened to that I really loved was the Chaos Walking series by Patrick Ness, and it's narrated by Nick Podell, and I am like the hugest fan of him. I just got this one by Todd Mitchell. It's called The Secret of Lying, and he narrates that, and I love it. He's awesome, and I really think that when you get a good narrator, you will totally love audiobooks, because I've tried to listen to others before, and if the narrator isn't good, it just doesn't work. The other really cool thing, just as a side note about Chaos Walking, is that this week it was optioned to be a film by Lionsgate. So if you haven't heard about that, check it out. I will try and put a link down in the bottom so you can take a look at it, because I know they have a page that's dedicated on like Media Bistro or something like that. But so audiobooks, yes or no? The second thing that I would just say is e-readers. So I have a Nook Color. This is my last read, thanks to Carla. So and a couple other bloggers, they both recommended reading Past Perfect by Leila Sales, and it was awesome. So I have my Nook Color that I love, and I usually read my ebooks at night because it's easier. I don't have to have a light on, and then I have my iPhone, and occasionally I'll read on my iPhone because it's got the Kindle, and sometimes there are only certain books that are available on a Kindle, which is weird, and I don't like that, but that's okay. So e-readers, yes, no, maybe. And then the last one, print books, regular old plain old everyday print books. This is one I thought I'd share because Jeremy and Jeffrey asked yesterday about steampunk books. And this is an awesome new steampunk book that is coming out this month. It might already be out, actually, from Candlewick. And it's got a whole bunch of, it's an anthology, so it has tons and tons of different short stories of steampunk stories. And it has authors like Holly Black, Libba Bray, Cassandra Clare, Garth Nix, Kelly Link, Elizabeth Knox. It's huge, and it was edited by Kelly Link and Gavin J. Grant. So it's awesome book. My husband's been on a steampunk reading binge, and he actually just finished that about a month ago, and he really enjoyed it. And then Cinder, which I got this week, and I'm so excited to read it. So but I think for me personally, I usually read paper books and listen to audiobooks during the day, and then I use my e-reader at night. I also use my e-reader for picture books because they read a lot, especially with my Nook Color, and if I have an iPad somewhere, then I will read picture books with them on that because it's just really neat, the things that you can do. So which is it for you? Do you like audiobooks or do you not like audiobooks? Have you had a favorite narrator that you loved? Do you like e-books, and or do you have a Kindle or a Nook or some other device, and or would you just rather scratch all of that and only read print books? So let me know. And I have another interesting thing that I want to talk about next week that kind of goes in line with the whole ebooks and e-reading. So until next week, make sure to tune in tomorrow for Monday on InterrobangYA, and we'll see you next week. Bye.